Lil Miquela and the virtual influencer hype explained. This is an article on Vox. Maybe you don't know, maybe you do. There's such a thing as virtual influencers. And if you were to ask me, like, Lou, what's something you hate? I'd be like, influencers. And then you're like, what's something you hate more? I'd be like, virtual influencers. Like, how can it get any more grim than, like, it's already problematic enough, and now we got to deal with this. So the company behind Lil Miquela, maybe I should just slow it down a minute here for those that are unaware, the uninitiated. There's such a thing as a virtual influencer, a corporate imaginative. I'm getting fired up. I'm getting upset here. A group, an actual boardroom of human adults creating a fabricated, CG influencer that then goes on to Instagram, Twitter, wherever else, wears outfits, does influencer posts, sponsored posts. You see what I'm saying here, Will? It's already terrible. We're already getting killed here. Sponsored, this and that, hashtag. It's hard enough with the humans being exploiting themselves. Now we need some kind of a... The last thing this space needed was more of a corporate mindset. It's the last thing. Anyhow, in her case, it's working. She got 1.6 million followers, and the company responsible for her has recently closed a $125 million investment round.
Oh, she has video.
Yeah, she's CG. She's Calvin Klein now. She's with Bella. She's with ASAP. You know, it's the future.
Oh, that's not her, is it?
No, that's a model.
Oh, that looks so freaky.
And the model is, I mean, well, I don't really want to explain what they're doing.
It's Uncanny Valley. That's what it is. It's just so uncomfortable to watch.
Okay.
Like, what?
Not only is it, it's not just that it's uncomfortable, Will, it's knowing on some deeper level that she is a manufactured, she's a conglomerate of some sort of corporate message, whatever it is. She doesn't have a point of view. Like, she responds to these articles in emails. Like, what is this? A team sitting in a boardroom deciding what this response would be. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's so creepy to read. I don't want a room full of dudes deciding what a CG, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's, don't, Will, help me here.
No, I hear you, man. Like, there's one in Japan, I recently found out. Her name is Hatsune Miku, and she's huge. And she's corporate as well. Like, she has dolls, it's like a whole merchandise.
And so here's the thing, okay,
she has concerts.
Yeah, you showed me this. I seen this.
It's insane.
Yeah. Look, somebody's got to be mad at me right now. Somebody's like, what about video games? What about fantasy? What about, there's somebody out there. I hear you, okay? I guess it's all connected in some sort of way. But I already feel like these algorithms are pushing us to exploit ourselves more, to make it harder for us to pick and choose our parameters that work for us, that are healthy for the human psyche. And now you throw this into there, this artificial influencer who presumably will influence. These things have millions of views. But now you get to fully embrace the algorithmic side, the sweet algorithmic lovemaking. You can make her do whatever you want, while pretending that she has point of view, personal agency, utilizing the idea of an individual, subverting her the human component. It's unhealthy. I mean, maybe everybody watching it is so smart that they're in on the joke. But based on the $125 million investment round that the company recently closed, there's money on it. There's money at stake. Yeah. Big money. And once the fashion brand, she's in a Calvin Klein commercial.
She's at Coachella.
She's at Coachella. When the money starts getting exchanged, guess what? Nobody cares about you, man. Once the checks are cashed, they don't care. She's going to tell you what they want her to tell you. She's going to be what they want her to be. And you're sitting there clapping your hands. Isn't it so cool? We're in the future. Well, we're in the future.
Scary.
Yeah, it's not good enough. This is the last thing that you want. I'm not saying it should be outlawed. I just hope people keep their heads on and realize, I want you to look at her and look at the boardroom. Look at her and see the dudes sitting at the boardroom table. Don't see it for anything else. Cut through the noise. See it for the intent. Everybody wants something from you. It already was that way on social media. Now, this is just some new incarnation. This is full algorithmic lovemaking. That's what this is. They can make her do anything. You know? Whatever's hot, whatever's trendy, whatever it is. And they love it. They have three. I know the other ones aren't doing as well as her. It's in this article. They got a dude, like a guy. Blanco, Bermuda, yeah. Yeah. He wears pollution masks, of course. So he wears pollution masks. I'm just saying, Will, like, I know people I know you're upset with me right now. Somebody is upset with me right now. And maybe I'm not fully articulating where I'm trying to go here. Is a hard topic. I'm just saying that this is already a confusing medium. Instagram specifically. Such a confusing medium in which an individual is meant to interpret what appear to be real life circumstances. What appear to be real human beings' lives and existences. And then that is, they're kind of like digesting that and applying it to their own lives in some way, which is the whole appeal of the platform. Like, you are taking cues from what's acceptable, what you should wear, how you should act, where you should be, where you should travel to. You're taking cues from these individuals. And these individuals on the influencer side are constantly under attack from the various forces that could commercialize and turn them into, I know this from experience, for the record. There are all these exterior forces that want to commodify, commercialize, make the thing work for some other cause. And then the end user, again, I can cross my fingers and hope that the end user is sophisticated enough to see through the noise and read it for what it is. But I don't feel like that happens all the time, particularly with young people. It's hard, man. You're supposed to navigate all that. You're supposed to see her and see the boardroom. That's hard. It's hard for anyone, let alone a young person, you know? So the fashion companies, they're throwing money. They got the 125 million. They're going to create more characters. It's going to be harder to figure out. Everyone thinks it's cool and fun and funny. And no one wants to, answer the hard questions. Let's just keep it going. We'll figure it out later. You know, if it was already, imagine this, Will. It's already hard enough to meet the criteria for like the perfect existence, for how perfect you're supposed to be with the Photoshop, trim this, clone stamp that. Now you got to compete. Now your feed is even more perfect. Because I mean, go back to Michaela. What's her problem? Huh? Where's her imperfection, Will? Oh, you can't find it. Oh, weird. Yeah, they're so weird. Yeah, her teeth are so weird. They're so weird that they're cute. I love that she owns it, Kirk. I love she just owns it. Yeah, manufactured, dude. Manufactured. I know I'm getting fired up. It's starting a trend. It's a weird zone. I get it. It's a fun experiment. I get that. And I do get at some level, too, that it's on the individual, the comprehension, internet, social media, reading comprehension. It's on the individual. So I'm just going to play my part and say, get your comprehension on. That's it. It's still on you. I'm not telling you how to act, behave. I'm not even saying that they shouldn't do this, but I am saying it does get confusing, and let's be honest about that. It's about to pop off. You know, Will, eventually every single model of every single outfit, why are you paying? We talked about this on a previous episode. Why are you paying an actual human? Right? Every look is going to be sold to us on the back of some impossible scenario. Look at how she got the mug because she's relatable. Number one dad on the mug because she's relatable. Because you just want to hang out with her. Impossible. Expectations. Reality. It's not matching up for people. Why do you think people are upset? Expectations, reality, not matching up. What are you doing, Will? You want to defend this?
No, this is scary stuff.
You don't want to defend it.
The fact that she looks almost like a human but doesn't look like one. The uncanny valley is what really gets me.
Yeah.
It's just so weird.
Yeah. I apologize, everyone. I'm just going to apologize right now. You know, I shouldn't have got so flustered there. You know, but the thing is, certain things, I see them and, you know, I can't help it. Gets me fired up. She's doing interviews. She's an influencer. She's got a record. New single, Hate Me, on Spotify. You know, she's already banking influencer deals. I got this guy, Liam Nikuru. You know, he's modeling. Look at this guy. CG model over here. And fell asleep reading, LOL. Anyone else get sleepy when it's warm out? Summer is finally here. You know, how dreamy is this guy? You see? Kirk, you want to compete with this guy, Kirk? Huh? Yeah, well, you trust me, you don't want to compete with him. Okay?
Do you think that this is the conclusion of like sort of the end of the road for all the Photoshop that's been going on all these weeks?
Yeah, this is where it leads, right? You start by manipulating the human first, and then why even bother with the human? Like, the human is nasty. Why even bother with that? Keep scrolling, Will. You'll see the guy. Why even bother, Kirk, with a singular individual point of view? Because like I'm trying to explain to people, having been in the influencer marketplace myself, I don't even know, is this guy a real human or CG? Having been in the influencer marketplace, it's so hard to protect your point of view. It's so hard to protect any kind of personal agency. You can't tell. It becomes hard to navigate. So they're like, why even bother navigating, trying to get these people to say or do what we want them to say or do? We'll just manufacture the whole thing. Manufacture the whole thing, top to bottom. Manufacture this reality, top to bottom. Is it going to make people feel better? Are people going to be happy? I don't know. People going to be satisfied? Is that what happens? What happens if my feed is full of Liam Nikuru, like every day? What am I doing well in life? Like, I don't know. You know? Right now, everyone's like, this guy, what is he? He's an angry old man. That's what you're going to try to say about me right now. But I'm just saying, you know? I've been in the space. It comes from a place of personal experience where I realized that it's hard to set your own standards, to stick to them. One of the few things that holds you in check is your own sense of accountability. That, like, you can't just say anything, put anything out there, because people are going to hold you accountable for it. Well, this dude doesn't have that. He is the corporate masterpiece. This is the corporate masterpiece. This is the eventual ultimate corporate masterpiece. The virtual influencer. If you thought influencers were bad, this is the next phase. Now, granted, I don't think they're actually going to be that successful because they already are to a degree. I think they're going to be modeling clothes for sure. I think they're going to be selling things like that. But like, I think we're safe here. Like, I think the virtual version of me, good luck, bud. Come on, bring it on. Let's go. Flesh and blood, Willie Do. Bring it on. He'll be here next week. 10 times better, hotter, cuter. He'll just be sitting in this chair and he's going to be sitting in his chair like this, very cute, like this. And he's going to be like, fell asleep while reading, LOL.
Number one dad mug.
Number one dad mug. Sorry, I apologize. I apologize, guys.
Otis.
I know I got too fired up on that. I apologize for putting you through that. It's hard. It's hard, guys. I think about this stuff, you know? I think about this stuff all the time because it's like, it's a tough world to navigate right now, you know? It's complicated, it's confusing, it's a tough world to navigate. And you got all these different things playing on you, coming after you. They're coming for you. Just like, you know, be as aware as possible. Be out there, be in the game, be engaged. Assume that's the case. Assume they want something from you. Look for the boardroom in everything, you know? Don't take it at first appearance. Don't take it at first glance. Look for the boardroom. It's always there. It's somewhere beneath it. Hunt for it. See what they want from you. Are you being manipulated? That's your only defense strategy. See what they're doing to you, because everybody's doing something. Suggested algorithms. They're trying to play you. It only works if you let it.